everybody. Welcome to a little impromptu stream with your boy. Hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear. And yeah, today I'm not actually going to be saving this one. I don't want to save it. So, it'll just be, lost forever in the ether. If you guys are okay with that. Because there's not really like a strong theme to the work I'm going to be doing. I might do this more regularly if I like it. If I like just streaming and not saving. Let me tweet out a link. And I'll tweet out a link so that people know that, I'm streaming but not saving the work. Alright, let me just do enough. Little tweety boo. Streaming. California streaming. Okay. Good, that link should work. That link should work. Alright guys. Okay, so let me see. What is up? Hello Beanlight. Hello Etherblood. Hello Much Wittering. Hello Circle, Nacho Hamburg. Oh, with a line through it. Davi88, The Crop Show, Travis, Voku. Hello guys. Yeah, so I'm working on a new cartoon of my own that is going to be animated in a totally different style. It's this Pokemon cartoon, which if you're a Patreon supporter, you'll maybe have heard me talk about in the past. But it's kind of a hybrid of styles between my kind of animation, which is a little bit more frame by frame intense, lots and lots of drawings, high frame rate, I guess you could call it. It's not really high frame rate, it's like 12 FPS, but lots of drawings per second. That's kind of my thing, my vibe, my style, and then we've mixed in this kind of anime Pokemon style animation. So we're animating this character. Actually, she's in the Pokemon games, or she's in the early ones. I'm an old grandpappy. I played the first one, and the red and blue and yellow. So I know who this character is. Can you identify this character? Anybody? If you know her name, you can leave it in the comments or in the chat, and I'll award you. I'll award you with a some paper clips. We've got a couple of long, strangly hairs, a couple of bills, bunch of stuff from my desk. Hello, Storktoons, aka Sven. Hello, Creeper6677. Yeah. So we're animating this Pokemon character. Alright, let's get to it. I'm not liking the way this head is looking, but I'm reckoning maybe in a little bit I'll tweak the head and kind of skew it a little bit to look nicer. And I tried to kind of copy the anime style eyes, but I can't do it. The Pokemon eyes in the actual show, they're like that. They're really, really long. You almost don't see the bottom of them, and I don't know, when I tried that, it didn't quite work out for me. No, Davi88, it is not Nurse Officer Misty. You're wrong. You're wrong, boy. Hey, Joel. Good to see you, Joel. And a bit of that on the other eye. Okay. Hey, Sid Sugar Skull. Guys, can you hear the music? It shouldn't be too loud, but I had a little bit of trouble getting the audio working and everything today. Let me know if you can hear the music. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Creeper. I appreciate it. Thanks for saying you like my animation. So, I mean, the eyes are something like that, but let's flip it, because this is actually the angle we're going to see it from. Oh, that doesn't look too bad, actually. That looks okay. I will color the dark, the eyelashes and the pupil in dark. I'll do that in a little bit. So she's like, kind of like that. Okay, with the hair around the other side. I don't hear music. That's... Oh, Davi88 hears it and Creeper doesn't. Creeper, try turning up your audio. You should hear a little bit of music faintly in the background. It's not up super loud. Alright, there we go. So, stick the old shoulders on her there. I bet the old shoulders. Video games. Hey, video games. It's pretty cool that the entire creative medium of video games has stopped by to say hi. Video Games says, I've watched Dr. B's Returns 28 times now. Thank you, man. I watched it about the same amount of times while making it. So it's very painful. Voku says, what Pokemon game is she from? Nobody has guessed the character yet. This is a character from a Pokemon game. Not like a character. It's not like she has a specific name. She's a type of character that you encounter in the very, very early games. And she has the immortal line, "Eek, did you touch me?" Which makes a lot of sense when you're 25 feet away from her. She's a trainer. If that gives you any guys any kind of clue. Hey there, 357 Sneak. Kana Conman says she is from Digimon. Incorrect. She's not from Digimon. Change into digital champions. Eric Ashcroft, you are correct. It is Lass from Pokemon. Good job, Eric. You win some paper clips, some very long pubic hairs, a couple of bills piled up on my desk, some breadcrumbs, and anything you can find in my office you can take. So please come over and claim it. Change into digital champions to save the digital world. Digimon. It's a banger of a theme tune, that. Freaking love me some Season 1 Digimon. That's the only part of the show I watched, the first season. Okay, so the skirt looks a bit too short there, and she is supposed to be a kid, I think. She's probably like 12, so I don't want to make the skirt too short. Although this is based on the Japanese game design, and her skirt is damn short in the game. She's actually in the intro to Pokemon. If you've ever wondered who the little girl is that Pikachu jumps through the legs of, he kind of goes under the skirt of some girl, and it's she has like an orange top and a green skirt, and it's in the intro to the old original show, and it's actually based on the last character. So we're gonna just finish off a skirt like that, something like that. Okay, skirt's looking a bit crap. It's looking a bit crap there, Harry. Looking a little bit crappy. So I'm gonna try and fix that skirt. I don't know how you draw skirts. Dagnabbit, consonnet, flag it. All right, that'll do for the skirt. There's some punk kids outside. Hear those punk kids? I don't know if you hear them. You might just hear me raging, but yeah. The Crop Show says, did you voice act on Fool Mates? No, I don't know what that is. Harry Ashfield. Hello, Harry. Says a Wild Harry stream appeared. Lovely. Yeah, and it won't last, guys. This is just a random dropping by. Probably won't save it. Gonna delete it. You know, it's just a here today, gone tomorrow kind of deal. Voku says, Harry, how do you feel about Newgrounds becoming more relevant? It's good. Fakanza says, hey Harry, how have you been, man? I'm alright, I suppose, in this dystopian hell world we find ourselves in. How are you, Fakanza? I'm not doing too badly. All things considered, you know, I'm doing just fine. Okay. Alright, so she got her legs there. And now she needs a little fist pump there. And we'll bring that other arm in. And that hand. We're drawing a Pokemon character for anybody who's just joined us, based on the combination of the Pokemon games and Pokemon show. So sort of a hybrid. Kind of a hybrid between those two styles, also combined with the fact that I can't particularly draw anime characters very well. There's a bit of that mixed in too. Alright, so that's her other arm. Kind of trying to give her sort of slightly chubby arms because she's supposed to be young. They're not, you know, really chubby, but she doesn't have super dainty little fingers or anything. Alright, and give her a wave of hair there. Okay, I mean, I think that works for that pose. Because what she's doing, I'll actually show you. We'll show you what we got so far in a minute, and you can judge me. You can backseat animate and tell me it's all wrong. You can go, Harry, what are you doing? And I'll color the black areas of the lashes and eyeballs in there in a minute. Kansas says, I'm feeling similar. Planned a trip and book stuff. Go see John. I found out we can't fly there. Sorry. So, you know, in a bit of a mood. Yeah, that's the way it is right now. Sorry, man. Tijana says, I love your cartoons, Harry. They are amazing. Thank you, Tijuana. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'll say it every which way, and then you can just pick one. Tijana, Tigana. Tony Ruby says, is there still any plans on your favorite Martian episode of Slightly Artistic? Actually, we already recorded it, and we said it was too good. It came out too good and too long, so we've shelved it. Axma, hello Axma, says, entonces. I don't know what that means. Axma says, Harry drawing discount Sailor Moon. It's not Sailor Moon, it's Pokemon! Get it right! Yeah, it's supposed to be Lass from Pokemon. Crickled Wood says, I hope you have a great day, Harry. Thank you, Crickled Wood. It's been okay. It's been alright. I can't complain. I had a Five Guys. That's kind of not true. I had a Five Guys burger, right? Which sounds nice in premise, but I'm trying to be healthy at the moment and be good. And I got it with, get this, guys. Get this. This is how I had my burger today, alright? Fucking brace yourselves. I had it with no cheese, no bun, and no fries, and a diet drink. So I had meat patty and vegetables and sauce. I mean, it was tasty. You know, I like beef, so I enjoyed the beef part of the... I mean, it was only the beef part, but I enjoyed that beef part. But, I mean, yeah, a little tough to deal with. Alright, we're just fiddling with her now. Let's color in the black bits. Come on. Let's get it colored in. No! No! do the Mr. Popo face there for a minute. Let's get her with the eyelashes. There you go. There you go. Hog Slayer says, I don't want to be annoying and ask about Starbarians, but... Well, you didn't finish the question, so I don't know what you're going to ask about. Hey, Magpie! Hey, Maggie, you don't need to give me another super chat. Thank you very much. Hi, says Magpie. Just sending some support. Magpie, you don't need to do that. You already did that last time. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm going to add it to my heaping stack. Actually, I am. I'm waiting on a payment for at the moment. I won't say anything more about that, but it does help. I appreciate it. It does help big time. Okay, so there she is. So this is Lass from Pokemon in an anime style. And let's take a look. Let's take a look at her animation. Guys, I'll be right back in literally like 8 seconds. Probably slightly more than that. And we're back, and I think my desktop audio was left turned on, so you probably heard a little girl go, ah! That is this audio that I'm about to play you, okay? That wasn't anything suspicious, it's just this.
Oh. What a battle!
Okay, so that is the audio. That's the line of dialogue that our character is saying, Lass. And so the way that we're doing this animation is very, very choppy and deliberately, like, limited, super limited. So, actually, I mean, I hope you can hear the audio. I hope you can hear the Lass audio. So it's something like...
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Something like that.
Oh.
And that's the audio you heard a minute ago while while I was transitioning the software. And I thought, oh no, they heard a young girl go, ah! It's just this audio.
Oh.
And then she goes... By the way, that actress you hear there is Christina Costello, very talented voice actress who worked on this with me. And...
What
Okay, so she does a little like hiccup, kind of, not hiccup, but like a little gasp,
What a...
and goes, "Want a battle?" So you can see why I didn't do the voice acting. Oh, this was just a reference frame that I brought in to try and keep it on model. Okay, so it's something like this at the moment, guys.
Oh. Want a battle?
Ah, hang on, that's not timed out right.
Want a battle? Want a battle? Oh.
Let's try that one more time, Harry. One more time, one more time. So this is what we're working with at the moment.
Oh. Want a battle?
And that's where we are at the moment. And I'm going to take a break. I'm going to read the comments. And we're going to come back to this in just a second. And think about a couple of breakdowns, maybe a few overshoots. We're going to keep it very springy, though. There's going to be very little actual animation and in-betweening in the motion, because that's kind of part of the joke. The anime characters are going to be animated in a way that's really like an exaggeration of what anime is, which, you know, people already make fun of it being low frame rate or choppy, limited, and we're accentuating that fact, you know. So there you go. Okay, Alec Ashcroft says, "Is this for Mashed?" No, it is not. It's not for anybody but me. Me and my monkey. Cricklewood says, "Anime lol. I see Harry is making a Pokemon tune." Yeah, I know. I know, it's 2013 and I'm making a fucking Pokemon cartoon. Way to get with the times, Harry. Make Baby says, "What's the practical reason to draw in Toon Boom and then copy it over to Flash like that?" There's no practical reason. That's just the way I do it, because I have a big, stupid brain that's filled with mashed potato. Connor Conman says, "Harry should have voiced her so it would sound like Dr. Girlfriend." You don't want that. Joe's Shocking Tune says, "I like the eyes when she gasps." Thank you, dude. Yeah, that's the classic Harry boss-eyed, wall-eyed look. Slightly wall-eyed.
Want a battle?
And let me see. Jack Coward says, "Mr. Partridge, would you consider yourself a freelance animator?" No, I am an enslaved animator, enslaved by my own, you know, bills and stuff, rent to pay. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not really a freelance animator. I guess I kind of am sometimes. I was earlier this year. I worked on a TV show that you guys will get to see, hopefully, at the end of the year. I can't tell you what TV show, but it's an exciting one. Hello, Bowser, and hello, Mr. Matimation, a couple of Patreon supporters, also known as the Lads, my backup, my crew, my entourage. That we've just entered the club wearing like big flashy jackets and sunglasses. We've ordered a bottle of champagne. Okay, Crickled said, "I bet $100 because this is definitely going on Newgrounds." You bet 100. I put all my cartoons on Newgrounds. Howling Mad Fox says he's enslaved by Adobe. Yeah, damn right, buddy. Mr. Matimation says, "I prefer the term independent filmmaker." That's good, buddy. I like that too. Lisa, hello, Lisa Nanny. Lisa Nanny says, "I'm looking forward to that secret TV show." Damn, that was the name of the TV show, Lisa. Don't give it away. It's the secret TV show. All right. All right, you guys are going to have to deal with me not reading your questions for a minute, because we got to do some animated thinking. So she goes,
Oh. Want a battle?
"Oh, that was a strange noise I just made, like a belch. I hope you didn't hear that." Okay,
Oh. Oh.
so I want to have her kind of overshoot on this and kind of go bounce like
Oh.
ba-boom. So that'll overshoot there.
What?
I'm going to slow that down a little bit, maybe.
Want a battle?
And an overshoot here. Okay, so we've got two overshoots to do. One going down, one going up. So we're going to open up Toon Boom again. And we're going to introduce some new drawings for me to do. So we got one, and I'm going to kind of cheat it. I'm going to actually copy it and kind of, so it's sort of going to do this kind of thing. Like she's basically going to be squashing a little bit. So I'm not going to cheat it. I am going to redraw it because I'm an idiot. I'm going to make myself lots of extra work and redraw the image in its entirety. But what I want to do is kind of fudge a little version of it that I kind of can use to trace from. So I want the arms going out before they go in, like that. And the body, I don't want the body down here to be quite so low. I want to actually keep that like that. And the skirt and stuff is all going to drag. See, I do this quite a lot. I kind of draw frames that I like that, see? And then you can kind of use it and sort of manipulate it and do like that, and start to kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. See, obviously there's no overlap on the bow, and the other arm isn't doing anything, but you can kind of look at it and go, ah, yeah, I see. You know, that's how she gets into that position. She swings her arms down. In fact, maybe her arms will be like out like that. So that, and the bow is going to have to be doing something funky because it's a big floppy bit of fabric, so it's going to bounce around like that. Choo-choo. Like that, something like that. And have, you know, there's a lot of stuff we're going to have to do to make that frame look nice, but haha, it's not going to play back that quickly. Let's put it at like, I don't know, 3 or something, not 30. Can we do 3? There we go. Bounce like that. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, so I'm going to copy that into the layer below and make it use it sort of as our reference, and we'll get and draw that in a moment, and I'll see what you ladies and gentlemen are talking about in the chat. How far are you with the Pokemon cartoon? Asks Storktoons. I will say 70% of the way, I hope. Alec Ashcroft says hyped for Madness Day. Cool, good. I'm glad to hear that. Agsma says replace Lass's gasp with your belch. Want a battle? Howling Mad Fox Hatter says, you doing 2s, 3s, or a mix of both for the timing? 4s and 5s when I want it. It's all up for grabs. Anything is good. Blimp Animation says, what's up, man? It's looking great. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. All good over here. Alec Ashcroft says, normally the Mad Lad animates on 1s. No, I normally animate on 2s. Come on, that's not true. It's normally 2s with 1s occasionally mixed in. Harry Ashfield says, what's that rattle? Don't start doing the rhymes. Creeper says, all right, I better go now. Hey, thank you for coming by, Creeper. Appreciate it. Lisa says, I do the line manipulation too in Storyboard Pro. Really speeds up the flow. Yeah, by the way, guys, check out Lisa Nanny. I use Twitter. I think she's probably on other platforms like Instagram and stuff, but Lisa posts her work there. She's a great artist. Seems like a nice lady. Check out Lisa's work. We also had Magpie in the chat. We have a lot of great artists here. Storktoons is a really talented animator I've worked with. Mr. Matimation's a great animator. I'm actually realizing now, if I give high fives to everybody in the chat who's a talented artist, I'm going to be here all day, because we got Bowser the Dog. We got, if I just scroll up, I'm going to see tons. Agsma is an artist. Davy88's an artist. All right, like, most of you guys are artists, so screw it. Habanero Tadpole with the $5 super chat. Really appreciate it. Habanero Tadpole says, hope you're doing good. It's nice to see you streaming and thought I'd drop by. Well, thank you for dropping by. What a generous donation to the cause. We'll use it to stockpile animation weapons and pay some animation mercenaries. Appreciate it, Habanero Tadpole, with your weird name. Al Turbo Diesel says, hey guys. Lisa Nani says, oh, thanks, Harry. Don't mention it, Lisa. And don't mention it, Storktoons. You guys are welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get Lass cleaned up, okay? Bloody Lass. She's not even Scottish. She's a fake Lass. Okay, so let's have her hair kind of boop, boop, overlap or drag, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Something like this on the hair. I will say the envelope tool we were talking about a minute ago, that Lisa mentioned, is a damn golden opportunity. Look at that. You can just grab chunks of drawing and move them around. Actually, what is the head doing? Would it be doing like that or like that? Doesn't matter too much. Doesn't matter too much. It's going to be so low frame rate, but we'll play it back and we'll see how it looks in motion. Okay, so that kind of thing, and her little sideburns. I was looking at the character art today, and she doesn't really have these, but it felt weird just having her ears sticking out at the side, so I introduced these little kind of curls at the side of her hair. Like that. And we'll squash that face down just a little bit, because it's kind of a squashed overshoot, so something like that maybe. I don't know. And let's overshoot that mouth a little bit down like that. Oh, she's not English. Oh, bloody hell, another Pokemon battle. Let's see, Mr. Mathematician says, how do you know she isn't Scottish? Well, that's true, actually. That's true, there's no voice acting in the game. Very true, you caught me there. I assumed, and I made an anus out of you and I. Crickled Wood says, this is a storyboard so far, or an animatic. Wait, is this? No, this is not a storyboard. This is this is animation. I'm just doing a very low frame rate, very few drawings sort of per second, because it's imitating kind of an anime style. Paperbox House says, why? How are you selecting those big chunks of lines like that? It's this. So hold down this area here and select your envelope tool, and you grab it and you go like that. See, it's a good tool, my friend. Get in there with that tool, the envelope tool. Very useful. Saves a lot of time. All right, I know what I want to do now with that bit of hair. Just have it like that. You see, you get some funky lines like here where it tapers too much, so sometimes you might need to go and redraw part of it, but it's very good for getting away with some reuse. So I watched one of my favorite films last night, guys. See, that's the problem with these live streams. I can just hijack the chat and talk about any crap that I want to talk about, and you guys have to go, okay, all right, I have to listen to this now for the next 3 minutes. I watched Rush Hour with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. One of my favorite films of all time. Not an amazing film, but well, I mean, it is an amazing film, but it's not like high art. But I just find it incredibly entertaining. I love the performances. I just love the playoff between Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. And I believe it's a Brett Ratner film. Did Brett Ratner direct The Family Man too? Which I did, the chocolate cake, Nicolas Cage Wants Cake, like took the audio from that, because I really like that film too. And Brett Ratner has this reputation, I think, for making crappy films, but I really like Rush Hour. I like Rush Hour 2, which I'm pretty sure was his as well. I like The Family Man. Can anyone confirm, did Brett Ratner direct The Family Man? Because if he did, then I think that this Brett Ratner hate, at least for the quality of his filmmaking, isn't really warranted. Howling Mad Fox Hat Production says, best way to take the envelope tool to the next level is to advanced controls option in the tool properties. Oh, really? I don't know. Let me see. Is that... What is this? Snapping? Lasso? Show advanced controls? Oh, I didn't even know about that. Fuck, I didn't even know about that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I am a little gassy today. I'm not gonna belch down the microphone, but I'm a little bit gassy. I've been eating special food, put it that way. Joel Mayer, he directed The Family Man too. All right, I guess I'm a friggin' Brett Ratner fan. There we go. I like Brett. I like The Family Man. I like Rush Hour. They're very different types of films. I'm kind of surprised they're from the same fella, but I really like those. Yeah, lucky there's a family man. I was savoring it because I got nauseated by that pre-cooked mini-wall rotisserie chicken. Okay. Boom. 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 Maybe her shoulders do you. Yeah, I'm gonna put her shoulders up here because they sort of end slightly down, so I feel like it's kind of an overshoot. But yeah, Rush Hour is a great movie with great performances, great action. If you've never seen it, because you look at it and you go, well, that just looks like some cheesy 90s buddy cop movie, you're absolutely right. It is a cheesy 90s buddy cop movie, but it's a very funny, enjoyable one. So if you, trust me, if you're down in the dumps and you're looking for something to do, just stick Rush Hour, stick Rush Hour on and just get a pizza or something, and you'll be pretty happy. I think within kind of the first 10 minutes, you'll be enjoying yourself. Wow, Brett Ratner. What a guy. All right, let's fucking draw this thing. Wait. Okay, so it's nice in animation to overshoot. You know, or in just transform a form. You know, if you've got a back that's arced like that, maybe you could, while it's animating, do the inverse. Or, you know, you've got something going that way, have it go this way. I don't know. I know I'm not explaining that very well, but because her back ends up like this, the overshoot is going to be like this. You know. Kind of the same principle there with the side of her hips there. Bring that bad boy around. I am gonna have to turn on my air conditioner, people, because it's too warm in here. It's getting mighty warm. Okay. You let me know. You let me know if that's too loud. Terranium says, in a weekly game right now, don't delete the stream right away. Please, I'll watch it in a bit. Well, I'll tell you what, Terranium, it's going to be unlisted. So if you go via the announcement channel in the Discord, you can watch it there. Okay, buddy? Okay, buddy? It's all these plebs that aren't in the Discord. They're the people that are not going to be able to watch it later. Jim PA Animation. What's check out his other channel. Oh, my main channel. Jim didn't. Hey Jim, I haven't said hello to you yet. I didn't know you. It's weird. Sorry if you're not familiar with my main channel. You're only familiar with this one. That's quite interesting to me. But yeah. Okay, Lisa Nani says, y'all just wait. We're heading into the IP streaming wars. Are you guys talking about Family Man or Family Guy? I'm confused. Alright, I gotta get back to work. Bowser says, I'm doing something I haven't done in months. I'm drawing a male character. Like a mailman? Yeah. Well, I don't know if I like what her body is doing here, but I'm just we're gonna fit it somewhere into the action. Like that. Okay. Okay, and that skirt's doing something like this. Okay. Like that. Actually, I tell you what, it's gonna all be kind of following this kind of curve. I think. Like that. try and have her arms, or catch a glimpse of her fingers there, so it registers that she's putting them behind her back, because it's happening so quickly. And we'll have a glimpse of them down here. Like so. And cut off the frame there so it can be colored nice and easily by Amy, who's going to be helping with the coloring. Amy is an intern who is working at the moment on doing coloring and some other bits and pieces. And okay, alright, so make sure we separate the neck from the shirt there. Have the eyelashes kind of overlap there. And have the eyes up real high. I'll do something with them in a minute. I'll smush them down the face, grab them and move them, and should hopefully give the impression that her head is looking in a slightly downward angle. And let me see what's happening in the chat, because I'm seeing some activity, or chat-tivity as I call it. Hey, Nacho Hamburg, I don't know if I said hello to you yet. I think I did. Harry, what's your favorite anime? I like I don't know, the first Vampire Hunter D. I like Riding Bean. I like Tenchi Muyo, the one, I don't know which, I know there's a bunch of different series. The one that I've watched, I like Golden Boy a heck of a lot. I really like Golden Boy. I only saw it this year. I actually love it. I like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I like Ninja Scroll, the movie. You know, I guess there's a pretty good list there. Stuff I like. Mr. Matimation says, as a man from the American South, I believe I am the world authority on British culture. That sounds right to me. I vote you the Prime Minister of British culture. The President. The American President of British culture. Bad Cow Bunch. Bad Cow Bunch says, hey, Harry, what's your opinion on parodies of your cartoons? I like them. I like them, man. Totally happy to see parodies of my work. It doesn't bother me in the least. So no problems there. I don't think you can insult me too bad. Too harshly. I think I have a pretty thick skin. Hey, Lio Convoy. Thank you dude, oh my gosh, that's way too big of a super chat. Unnecessary, but thank you. Lio Convoy says, hey Harry, been a while since I've been able to catch one of these. Hope you're doing well. I'll need to hit you up in the near future about something. Love your work as always. Well, of course. Thank you very much, Lio Convoy. I will say I'm very busy at the moment regarding animation work. I've actually vowed essentially to not do animation work for hire anymore. I don't want to. I've done too much of that in my life, and I'd like to focus on only my own projects. This is a parody that I'm making right now. This is a Pokemon cartoon that I started in, well, a long time ago, put it that way. But yeah, essentially I think that other than things that I've come up out of my own head, I won't be starting any new projects. But we'll see. I never say never, and I'm not saying that to deter you, because you did just give me a very generous super chat. So by all means, hit me up. But just so that, for the sake of everyone, I have to be straight up and say that I am not really working anymore. Somebody actually asked earlier, are you a freelance animator? And I essentially do not feel I am anymore, because I would rather try and tell my own stories. I was actually drawing Dogtooth this morning before I went out and did anything, and was really daydreaming about how much I'd like to be able to make the next installment of that cartoon, and that just is not going to happen until I get to work on it and stop working with other people, or more importantly for other people. Working with people is key, especially in animation. Alright, I don't know if that's going to actually look very good in motion, but oof. Bounce. You know, maybe I think she's actually too, I think she needs to go down a bit more. I think that sells a bit more bounce like that. That should be fine. That should be fine, I think. Lyle Convoy says, don't worry, it's not about a project. Well, okay. All right. Well, sure thing. Yeah, then that's okay. That's good. Definitely hit me up anytime, buddy. Let me see. I've missed a few comments. William Smalley says, "Hey Harry, I've been watching your animated videos on YouTube. I thought they're pretty funny, and I love your animation. Thank you, William. Big appreciate that." DeBevin, DeBevin, I like your name. I think of that song, "Groove Is in the Heart" by I don't know what they're called. Delight, and they do that, like, you know, groove is in the heart, yeah, and there's that bit at the start where she goes, delight, de groovy. Anyway, that's not important. DeBevin says there should be a king of every continent. Okay, you're talking about you're replying to someone else. Harry Ashfield is still with us. DeBevin says, I cannot wait to watch this one in 2025. Ha 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 ha. Man, I can't be too much of a sensitive ass about it, but my gosh. People love that joke, the you take too long joke. I want to ask, how many animated shorts have you made recently? Ha! De Bevin. De Groovy. I'm kidding, of course. What's the opposite of boss-eyed? Asks Harry Ashfield. Cross-eyed? I think boss-eyed and cross-eyed might be the same thing. I think wall-eyed, when I said it earlier, that's what I was going for. Travis, the Insaminate, says, "Hey Harry, I worked on a cartoon for 3.5 years and it came out yesterday. I'd love for you to see it, since you got me into animation." Oh no, don't blame me, Travis. Yeah, I mean, link me to it on Twitter if you can, and I'll try to check it out. But congratulations, man. I know that pain. I know other people think 3.5 years, what's wrong with you? But no, I know that pain. I actually really admire anybody that can stick out a project for that long. Because people say, you know, all you need to do is get started. That's the hardest part. It's not the hardest part. Finishing is the hardest part. Anybody can start. I can technically start climbing Mount Everest right now. I just need to leave my house. It's the actually climbing Mount Everest part, which is the hard part. It's not just getting going. It's the, you know, months or years of grind that it can take on a project like that to see it through to fruition. So congratulations, Travis. Nacho Hamburg says, "I love your work a whole lot. Your cartoon about animation you can put a vampire T-Rex in Japan inspired me all those years ago." Well, thank you, buddy. I can actually tell you, Nacho, that the vampire T-Rex was a reference, speaking of inspirations, was a reference to the website Dinosaur Dracula. It was a nod to the website Dinosaur Dracula. So I can't take too much credit for that. I'm a huge fan of that website. It's actually recommended on my YouTube, you know, favored channels list, which I've not updated in a while, I don't think. But Dino Drac has started doing videos on his YouTube channel this year, which I'm looking forward to. He's a big Halloween fanatic, as the name kind of implies, and every Halloween, usually every Halloween, sometimes not, but every Halloween he does some videos where he goes out and reviews lots of funny Halloween products and toys and candy and stuff. So if you are a fan of vampire T-Rexes or Dinosaur Draculas, give Dinosaur Dracula a look. Just my little plug there for Dino Drac. Bowser says, "The hard part is getting back down and not dying." Oh, right, from Everest. Yeah, I know. Well, a lot of people die climbing Everest, don't they? They find these bodies of people who froze either on the way up or the way down. I'm not intending to climb Everest, guys. Don't worry about that. I don't think I'm up to it, and it's just not my bag, baby. Basil Man. It's not my bag. I don't think he ever says the words Basil Man. It's not my bag in the Austin Powers movies, but I couldn't think of a quote. Swedish made penis in larger pump. That's my bag, baby. Alright. So she looks good there, I think. She's like, oh! And then, what was the next bit? Where she goes down, she goes, oh yeah, oh that's it. She's like, oh. And then she gasps, "Want a battle?" Okay, so we're gonna complete another overshoot here, using the Harry Partridge lazy method of just copying and pasting, and like that. And we're gonna like that. All right. We're just gonna kind of quickly and easily create the frame by using lots of tweaking here. And, oh wait, hang on, that's... Yeah, something like that. For her. Ah! Oh no, that hair's a bit weird. Ah! Okay, and what we're going to do now, we've got that rough frame kind of quickly laid out, is I'm going to save, because I did actually have... It wasn't a crash earlier. My computer thought I'd reset it, and I didn't mean to. I guess I hit the button thinking I was just getting it to power back on, and it closed all the programs. So nothing crashed, technically, but I still lost some work, which was not good. So... Mr. Drawing Constantly says, don't worry about how long it takes. Just make it the best you can possibly make it. Well, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, Mr. Drawing Constantly. You sound like you know my pain well. Crickled Wood says, see ya, Harry. I gotta animate myself. Hey, putting yourself into your cartoons is a good idea. I do it often. I know what you mean. Take care, Crickled Wood. Tamagotchi. Hey, Tamagotchi. Yes, she is kawaii. You are correct. She is kawaii because this is part of the Pokemon cartoon that I'm working on. Just like it's 2012 again. Howling Mad Fox Hatter says, your Dr. Bees and the Hitman animations inspired me to animate and affected my humor. Currently working on my 5th tune for Newgrounds. Good work, dude. Appreciate it. Good on you, man. Rutger Gullen says, are you going to be on more slightly artistic with Chris in the future? Yeah, but I mean, Chris is like a wild animal, like a rare wild animal. To come across Chris in the wilderness, you know, you got to be very lucky. He's like a unicorn, and our schedules have to meet up. You know, we have to be in the zone, both of us. And yeah, I mean, that's the plan. The plan is that I come and do more, but I mean, Chris and I are always just busy. But yeah, we want to. I know we both want to. Joe Dudit says, I think Trilby Dogtooth was an amazing introduction. I want more. Joe Dudit, man, thank you very much, brother. I would like to do more. I have many more written. I have an entire big project with him written, but making it's the hard part. Hey, Morphe. Morphe says, hey, Harry, I can't wait to see another masterpiece of yours. Oh, Morphe. With one of my favorite cartoons as a kid, worked with your style. Hang on, sorry, what was that? Can't wait to see another masterpiece with one of your favorite cartoons as a kid, worked with your style and a sense of humor. Man, thanks, Morphe. I don't really understand all of that sentence, but I appreciate it nonetheless. The sentiment seems very generous and genuine. Mr. Matamation says, I have a cartoon, hopefully, coming out on Halloween. Oh, dude, well, I love seasonal cartoons. Good luck with that. But it hopefully makes sense both ways so that I didn't screw myself over. Yeah, you don't want to be releasing an April Fool's cartoon on May the 19th. Yeah, good luck with that, dude. I know how that is. That's an extra level of pressure you're inviting on yourself if you make it too specific to the holiday. Been there before. Make sure she's kawaii and not kawaii. I had a friend, actually, from Hong Kong when I was a kid called Kolwai. Who was actually quite kawaii. He was a cute, I was gonna say a cute guy, cute person. He was a cutie. He was a fucking cutie pie. But I realized kawaii is Japanese, not Chinese. All right. Let's get this last cleaned up. She's filthy. Okay. I'm cute. We'll just have that. My neighbors had a raucous party last night. And they came over a couple of days ago and brought us a tray of brownies to tell us in advance we're going to have a loud, raucous party and here are some brownies to make up for it. And I thought that was a really sweet thing to do. So when the noise kicked off last night, I really didn't mind. And it wasn't like, there wasn't a horse or something running around in a burning truck. It wasn't that crazy of a party. It was loud, but the fact that they brought over delicious brownies was very much appreciated. It smoothed the whole thing's over. So, I just wanted to mention the nice thing some human beings did for me lately. Me and my missus. Alright, let me see now. What's being said in the chat? What are you chat folk talking about? Sleep of the Sword says, "Hey Harry, have you seen Star Trek Picard? Is it worth is it worth watching?" Well, you don't know if I've seen it yet. I've heard it was crap, and it looked crap. I didn't watch it. I like Next Generation a lot, but it looked like miserable 400-year-old Patrick Stewart wandering around a vineyard feeling guilty about things. It didn't really look like Star Trek to me. Joel Mayer says, "Harry, do you have a good recommendation for some old school stock filter stuff? Something like you used in Dr. Bees." In Dr. Bees, I used... Oh, man. Look up Misfire by... I think it's Universe was the set it was in, but it's called Misfire. Look up Misfire Universe plugin. Misfire Universe. That's not Miss Universe. Don't look up Miss Universe. She might be good looking. I don't know. I've not seen this year's Miss Universe. Look up Misfire Universe. Anthony Dolwinski says, and an exclusive one too, it seems. Damn, I'm happy. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Hey, Sin Cypher says, "Friday Night Funkin' animation when?" Well, I don't know. Go and ask whoever is making them, and ask them when they're going to finish. Hey, Harry. Hey, Harry. East India Trading Company animation when? Harry. Prime Minister of Malta animation when? I'm not going to make an animation about everything, okay? I've done Pokemon. Well, I will have done Pokemon after this. Avatar, Skyrim. There's enough pop culture stuff, okay? Let me make my own things. I have my own stories and cartoons I want to make too. My own characters. Original characters. Like, So Nice the Hedgehog. Alright. You had enough of Grumpy Harry. Let's have a bit of Nice Harry. Where's he gone? Oh, I get you, Anton. Well, thank you, Antony, excuse me. Well, I'm glad you're here, dude. I hope you enjoy this stupid stream. I hope you enjoy it. She's all happy there. Move that head up a little bit. Actually, we'll probably just move the whole figure up when we're done. Probably be the same thing as last time. DJS5590 says, "Still waiting for the Elk cartoon." Haha. Oh, what a throwback. Antony Tolwinski says, "I'm sure I will. I watched your final Dr. Bees animating session." Oh, thank you, dude. Harry Ashfield says, "That new Avatar film has been in the works for ages. I miss the adventures of Jake Sully." Jake Sully! Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen, right? Because Disney went and built a theme park based on it. They really jumped the gun there. Bless them. But, yeah, they'll happen, I'm sure. And I think a lot of people have said, like, oh, no one cares about Avatar. People can't even name the Avatar characters. No one even remembers Avatar. That film's going to flop. But I don't know. I wouldn't bet against James Titanic Cameron. So Terminator 2, arguably even better than the first film. What was his other sequel that he did? I forget now. His other sequel, Aliens. I don't think better than the first one, but a great film, an enjoyable film, a huge hit as well. Titanic 2, pretty big hit. So I wouldn't bet against the guy, you know? He's had some good luck with sequels, and it's not like he doesn't understand how to make a halfway decent film. Regardless of what you think about Avatar, I still think it's a pretty enjoyable film. So I would not bet against the Cameron, the king of the world. And maybe it will be stinky, but, you know, I'm not willing it to be. I'm actually... I feel burnt out on Star Wars, Marvel, other things, so I'm up for seeing what, at least at this point, feels kind of like a new IP again. It feels like something fresh, because there hasn't been one since 2009. All the other, you know, all the Star Treks and Harry Potters and Marvels and stuff and DC, we've had lots of that. We haven't had a new Avatar since literally over, you know, like 11 years ago now, so... Tamagotchi says, I made the mistake of naming a Pokemon of mine Neytiri. The name's stuck. Oh, that's not too bad a mistake. Hey, Tyler. Tyler Camus says, hi, Harry. Hi, Tyler. Core is a British thing in general. At least I thought so. Oh, yeah, it is, Tamagotchi. Joe Dudit says, Harry, are you going to subvert the tropes of anime with this animation? Like actually having lip sync. Like actually paying the animators that work on it. I don't know, man. I guess that needs to be seen. Hopefully when the thing comes out, you can look at it and go, did Harry subvert anything? Did he subvert it in a Kathleen Kennedy way, or in a M. Night Shyamalan way? I don't know which one's worse, but. Alright. Her arm's a bit long and clumsy looking there, but it'll work. That'll do, pig. Her little collar up there. Sweet, sweet fantasy baby. And Nacho Hamburg says, are they making an Avatar game? Well, they did. They made one for the Xbox 360. I never played it. Although I generally kind of like licensed games. I would probably enjoy playing it. I should check it out. Mr. Drawing constantly says, my finger hits the send button before I finish the message, lol. Oh, okay. DeBevin says... he's talking to Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi says something to Bevin. Mwah, 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 mwah. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay, day. I hope Jar Jar turns up in Avatar 2. The ability to speak does not make you... What's that stupid line Jar Jar says? He's like, Misa, speak! The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Love Obi-Wan. Love Obi-Wan. I can't believe... Oh, God. That's how old I'm getting. I'm nostalgic for the prequels. I am. I grew up hating them for them. Well, not, you know, I didn't grow up hating them. When I was 11 years old, episode 1 came out, and I was the right age for it. I still played with toys. I wasn't particularly discerning. I was just excited for anything Star Wars, you know, and I liked it. And I really liked Attack of the Clones 2 years later, believe it or not. And then finally, I think I was like 16, 17... maybe 17 when when Revenge of the Sith came out, and then finally I was starting to go, these films are not that great. I'm starting to think these are kind of stupid, not as good as the old ones. And then, you know, I've had that opinion for many years, I've always had a soft spot for the Phantom Menace. I can't help it. I know people think it's the worst of them, but I genuinely don't. I kind of like it. It might actually be my favorite of all three. But now I'm even kinda towards it because of a combination of the newer Disney films, which I've not liked, and just being old, like the Silk Spectre and Watchmen, talking about how the past starts looking better the older you get. Can't help it, guys. Getting old. Okay. What's happening in the chat zone? Bowser says there's a streamer I watch called Middle Age Streamer, and he's all about Star Wars. He especially likes the prequels. Oh yeah, there you go. I just made me laugh. They're like, there's a streamer I watch called Streamer. I watch him, and he's a streamer, and he's a pretty cool guy. Unlike you, he has generic opinions about the prequels. Tyler says, as someone who also grew up with the prequels, to totally understand, lol. Antoni Tolwinski says Attack of the Clones is the worst. Yeah, I kind of do. I think I agree in principle, but I do also feel like there's something about a missed opportunity for Revenge of the Sith. I feel like it doesn't quite come together the way you would, well, obviously it doesn't come together the way you want it to, but it just feels like that's when the damage is done really by episode 2. So maybe it is the worst one, but the damage feels, it's completely obviously irreversible by episode 3. I'm going to tell you my horrible idea now. Dun, 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 dun! I'm going to tell you Harry's terrible idea for Star Wars Episode 3 that I think I would have done if I was George Lucas, okay? If I had the nice big neck and the nice foamy white ice cream cone of hair, this would be what I would do for Star Wars Episode 3. Okay, Attack of the Clones didn't end with a twist, unfortunately. Would have been cool if it did, but it didn't. And I didn't mirror Empire, really. It had the battle with Dooku and stuff, but it didn't end with a twist. I think Episode 3 could have ended with a twist. No one would have expected this, because everyone knows, of course, Episode 3 leads into A New Hope, / Episode 4, if you want to call it that, / Star Wars, which is what I grew up calling it. Everyone knows that Episode 3 goes into Episode 4. Everyone knows what happens in Episode 4, 5, and 6. So there's no surprises to be had in Episode 4. But we know... in Episode 3, really, we know he's going to turn into Darth Vader, and Obi-Wan's going to end up on Tatooine, and Yoda's going to go to Dagobah. So, this is what I would have done if I was George Lucas, because we know he wanted to make Episode 7, 8, and 9. This is how I would have ended, with Padme about to die, or whatever. I know it's kind of lame that she just loses the will to live. We could maybe fix that and do something different. But when she's delivering the children, earlier in the film, Anakin can say, like, oh no, I don't know if I'm ready to be a father, or the Jedi don't like blah 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 blah. He's talking about how he's worried about having kids, and she tells him, like, she's like, oh, it's not just one, I'm having more than one. And he's like, oh no, and he's panicked that it's twins. And then on the delivery table at the end, there is baby Luke gets delivered, and Padme names him Luke, and then baby Leia, and Padme names him Leia, and then a third baby is delivered. It's not twins, it's triplets. And the kid has some other name. It could even be, it could be Lars or something. It could be another L name that's like a reference to, I don't know, the man that saved Anakin's mom. It could be Lars Skywalker or something. And that baby goes off somewhere else. And now you're like, oh, fuck, there's another one. And the Episode 7 could be, something to do with him. Did he go good? Did he go evil? Did he get powerful? Did he become a Jedi at all? Is he still alive? Is he out there? And that would be Episode 7. That would be how I would end Star Wars Episode 3, Attack of Revenge of the Phantom Sith. So yeah, there we go. I hope you guys like that idea. No, not Lala Skywalker, Davy88. That's silly. Alright, I gotta get on with some cleanup. I liked it, says Davy88. Yeah, thank you. Yo Gimp says, Harry, I know people have asked this before, but your thoughts on the new He-Man? I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I didn't really like what I heard, so I stayed away from it. And I didn't bitch. I didn't complain on Twitter or anything like that. But I went, oh no, I'm probably not gonna love that. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm busy anyway. I'm trying to make my own He-Man. You know, I'm trying to make my own stuff. So I don't need to watch things that I'm not, you know, really attracted to. I also had a take on how I thought the Joker movie would end. I have not seen the Joker movie, but I have asked someone and they've told me this is not in any way how it ends. I think because we knew that the Joker movie was technically going to be standalone, although now I think it's getting a sequel. It was going to be standalone, and it was going to be set in an alternate universe separate to the other DC films. I would have ended the Joker movie with, I don't know what the Joker does. Maybe it's some kind of riot. I know there's a riot at the end of the real movie. Maybe he's involved in a crime. Maybe something goes awry, like a criminal deal goes awry, and Joker ends up running into and killing Joe Chill moments before he is about to murder the parents of Bruce Wayne. And I think that would have been a really cool, creepy ending. And Joker doesn't even realize what he did. Maybe Joker has some good left in him before he goes fully evil and is like realizes what Joe Chill is going to do and stops it, or maybe it's completely accidental and nobody realizes the importance of what's happened because Joe Chill is killed, Bruce Wayne's parents grow up. But the end of the Joker film is Joker, or the audience really being the only ones that realize this is a universe now where Joker will go on to be completely victorious because Batman won't exist. Bruce Wayne didn't lose his parents. He won't go on this journey of vengeance driven by the loss of his family. And that's now the new path that universe is going on. It's the Joker movie for a reason. It's his world now. It's his universe in which he will be the clown prince of crime, and no one will be there to stop him. So it's it could almost end with him thinking he's lost some kind of miniature battle, but we the audience know, wow, give it 10 years and the Joker will go on to win the war, kind of thing. I think that would have been a really cool ending, but they didn't go with that. I think I have good ideas. I think I should do some sort of storytelling, maybe visual, I don't know. Agsma says, if I was in charge of Star Wars, I'd pick up George Lucas's nomenclature Bible and create a new character called Vibratun Bigphallus. Okay, thank you. Tyler Camus says the end of the Joker movie should have revealed he is the long-lost Skywalker sibling. I agree, Tyler. That's probably where it should have gone. Malachi says that's such a cool concept. I wish they thought of that. Yeah, me too, right? Yeah, Sleep the Sword that says that's brilliant. I agree. I think it would have been a really cool, fucking creepy, weird ending where you're like, oh my god, Batman isn't gonna ever stop him. He's gonna win. But no, I don't know what they did because I've not seen the film, but I at least know it's not that. Up to fantasy, baby. Alrighty. Okay. Well, let's flip her. Bounce. Yeah, I mean, actually gonna bring that hair up because bounce. Why not? Yeah, why not? Why not just budge her up a little bit more? And now we'll color in these shading or shaded bits here. We're actually drawing the eyes through the hair, which is kind of a reference to the anime, a cliche anime thing of drawing the eyes through the hair. I have to understand that the colorist understands that that's not an error, so I'll explain that to her. Again, And let's flip it back. And I'll put these 2 new frames in the main file, and we can take a look. Before I do that, I'll read Antony Tolwinski says Joker is a masterpiece. I watched it 3 times at the cinema. Connor Conman says the Joker movie was so bland. Okay, different opinion there. Thanks, Bowser. I agree. I could animate stuff. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. And Mage Burger says everywhere I run into, I find people talking about something I was literally just thinking about. Well, yeah, you're existing on, you know, planet Earth with the same timeline as the rest of us. At least I hope you are. I hope you're not a trans-dimensional being, Mage Burger. Nacho Hamburg says, why don't you work in Hollywood? There should be a pitching show like what AS does. Ah, yeah, I know. One day. Mage Burger says, pretty much about 20 minutes ago, I found someone on Twitter tagging Harry for a cartoon they made a few minutes after I thought if Harry saw it, so it all ties together. All right. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna turn off that layer, and I'll be right back in 18 seconds, guys. And we're back in Flash. We're back in Flash, and we're gonna do this, and then whoop, bring that there, and let's take a look. Let's take a look at our overshoots. What we done did.
Oh, want a battle?
That could be on a 3, maybe.
Want a battle?
Ah, no, come on, Harry.
Want a battle? 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 Want a battle?
I'm gonna do something there.
Want a battle? Want a battle?
Like maybe she goes up before she goes down again. Maybe we could bring that back. Does it work?
Want a battle? Want a battle? Want a battle?
Yeah, I think we can get away with it. Okay, good. So then we just need to overshoot the battle bit and have her go.
Want a battle? Oh. Want a battle? Want a battle?
Nah, that's too. Nah, we don't need that. We don't need that overshoot.
Oh. Want a battle? Oh. Want a battle?
So we're doing deliberately really choppy animation. I'm just wondering, I want to do an overshoot here where she's like bounce, you know, over like whatever the crappy version would be. It would be kind of like her coming in. This would be the storytime animator version. The whole thing is a little bit like storytime animators motion because we're doing because we're really doing a few frames, which is obviously fine. Economic limited animation is fine, folks. There's nothing wrong with it. But that kind of thing.
Want a battle?
But we'll maybe have the arm move up here and maybe the fist come out a bit further. So I'll create that in Toon Boom in a bit.
Oh. Want a battle?
Yeah, I think that would work. I think that would work, guys. So.
Want a battle? Want a battle?
So I'm actually gonna say that one more drawing will probably do the trick. However, I'm thinking I may not do it. Or finish it at least on live stream. I actually might finish it offline and love you and leave you all, because this was not a stream that I was really intending to do today. I just kind of, the mood took me. I thought it'd be fun to do, and I really appreciate you all coming by. We had a lot of great guests tonight. Hello, Josh Lewis. I didn't say hello to you yet. Also, Anton, thank you, dude, for being here. Looks like maybe you caught us at the wrong time, because I'm about to head off. But yeah, Joel Mayer says, gosh, it's liberating animating in a limited anime way. On 3s and 4s. Damn right. If I wasn't live streaming, I would have finished the shot already. It's certainly very economic. And I think punchy and appealing too. Oh, it's our good friend webcamschat.com, hot girls and boys video chat. But the message has been deleted by Davy88. Thank you, Davy88, for getting on top of that. Appreciate it, dude. And yeah, I guess I'm heading off. So yeah, Tyler, Mage Burger, Malachi Zed. Hey, Aya, man, I'm sorry you came too late, but good to see you. Aya is a really talented animator. We had a lot of talented animators in the chat today, so if I go and give you all credence, then I'm never gonna get to leave. But Axma, Anton, Connor, you guys, really appreciate 357 Sneak. Thank you, 357 Sneak, for being here. Harry Ashfield, John Mayer, Antony Tolwinski, and everyone that came by, and of course our exceedingly generous super chatters. We couldn't do it without you, but you know, we appreciate everyone. Thank you, Sleep of the Sword as well. Thank you for liking my Joker idea, or whatever it was, the Star Wars idea or the Joker idea. Bad Cow Bunch as well, and Morphe and Davy88 again. Really appreciate you all being here. I'm off now. I'm gonna go, and I guess I can't eat because I'm technically trying to fast the rest of the day. Well, I don't know what that means. Have a coffee or something. Hey, Bowser the dog, Nacho Hamburg. I'm not sure I already said hello to you and goodbye to you. Excuse me, but I'm saying goodbye now. Thank you all. You take care, and I'll see you on the other side of something. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.